Hi, this is Johnny. Today's video is we're going to compare the stock firmware, the Amber Anbernic stock firmware, and the one that is called the Jelos customer firmware, and we're going to see how many it supports based on what I have on SD card. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the A. Okay, I have Amiga CD32, so that's first one. 1, 2, and that's just a screenshot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and that's it. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 45. So we started with Amiga 32, so it's 45 console from Anbernic stock firmware. This is the one that I got when I told them that my SD card wasn't working right, and so they gave me this. Now before we get out, I want to see what kind of, so I'm using the ES theme Cody. That's the one I'm using. So let me zoom in so you can see. So I'm using the ES theme Cody. All right, now some of you are asking, it's like, why are you burning the image? Isn't the image is supposed to be 16 gig? Well, the problem I have was when they sent me this SD card, it doesn't work when I boot up. So let me go ahead and do a shutdown, and then we are going to switch SD card, and then we're going to go and try the other one, the Jelos. So shut down. Okay. While it's shutting down, I just want to go over. They gave me a 64 gig SD card, and I went to a 1 terabyte because I need more space. And the SD card they gave me wasn't that great. I don't know if it's still here. I might have lost it. Huh, I sure did. that one is only a 16 gig, but inside is less than 15 gigabyte, and the data there is 15 something gigabyte. So it doesn't work with the original SD card. So I recommend getting the SD card by ScanDisk, and I've just proved myself what I told you is correct. It does work with a 16 gig SD card for the Anbernic stock firmware. Okay, so I'm going to put this in to show you that it does work, and the one that came with my console did not work. Now this one that I'm using, okay, this is a 1 terabyte of SD card, which cost me about $126 if it's on sale. If it's not on sale, it could be more expensive, and it doesn't really do any benefit by putting this on the stock firmware, because it only boot up to either this one or this one, and I'd rather have them separate so I can modify this and leave the stock firmware alone without, you know, messing it up. So I did burn a 16 gigabyte, and to prove to myself that it does work, I went and bought 3 of this so I could use it for something else. And because I seldom buy 16 gigabyte, I like to buy, because the price, you could buy a bigger, larger SD card, and there's only a few bucks difference, so why not buy a bigger SD card? But for this test purpose, I went and bought a 16 gigabyte to show you that it does boot up to the stock firmware, and it does burn just fine. The one that came with the system did not have enough space, just by a couple megabyte, and so it won't burn correctly. It's a fail because it's too small. So you want to get a SanDisk. Like for example, there's another micro SD card by, it's called PNY. PNY is a good SD card, but it doesn't have enough storage size. Even though it says 16 gigabyte, it will be like the other one. And then let's check out the performance. So as you could hear, it had that glitching sound. Okay. Alright, so this one does have the function to where you press the top, it goes into top mode, side mode, top mode. This other button on top allows you to have full screen right here. Okay, so this one just moved from bottom to top. This one right here, L2, and this one is to make it to a small screen to big screen. Okay. It doesn't sound that great at all. So you can hear it doesn't sound that great, but I'm kind of curious. It's I don't remember it being that bad. Now once you press this power button, you get to go to this screen, and then you just go to the very bottom, and then just press A to exit out the game. 3 version of the same stock firmware, and I only have 1 version of the Jelos, because I like the idea that it will it will do a boot directly to Android. But this one, customer firmware, do not do that. And I didn't see that Jelos. I didn't see it that it support the supportless console. Now, since this is August, I might have to go check it out. Is this a way maybe overclock it? Alright, start update. See if there's any update. System will download and install the update. Yes. I wonder if the X mean yes or no. I guess it's the no. Let's try again. Okay, press A for yes, I guess. Alright, let's see if there's any update, because apparently it is bad. The graphic, the video, everything's pretty bad. So we're gonna let it run the update, and we're gonna come back to it and see how it go, and then see if the performance is any better. Because right there, I cannot recommend Jelos. I know a lot of people saying they love it, but straight from the image burn download, it's just not good, and nobody tell you what you need to do to make it better. They just say, hey, look, it play. But you know, now there is one person that did talk about you have to install the Nintendo DS, but when I already tried it and it's already there. So when you try to install it, it doesn't really do anything. You just install it, but it doesn't. It's the same thing. All right, so let's let this download, and it's gonna take at least a couple of minutes. So we're going to let it finish. I think total 1 minute and 22 seconds. That's why I say up here total timestamp right here, 1 minute 23 minutes. And so we're gonna let it finish and then come back to it. Okay, it's about to finish. It just finished downloading. It did the update 100%, and now it's updating the uboot.image, and that is done. Update completed. It will reboot in 5 seconds. Now it's cleaning up, and system rebooting now. Cool. So there is an update. Today is August the 8th. So there is an update just released, and I'm not sure what version this will be, but I bet if you go to their website, jelos.com, I believe, and it should have the latest version now. So let's see what this version does. Does it give us more emulator, and would it allow us to play the Nintendo DS better? And we will find out soon. Okay, here's Nintendo DS. Alright, let's start with Nintendo DS and let's see what happened. We got one. Now let me go to a different theme, because I don't know why it only lists the. Okay, so we got a lot of different theme. Let's try the Cody. Oh, that's 351M. That's 31V version. I wonder if you pick that one, what would that one look like? And let's see if we could go to the game collection setting. There's 20 selected. Oh, see, there's more game right here that wasn't selected. So let's go and say select all. See, that's the reason I wasn't seeing any of those games. See, like Sega 32X, Sega, and now PlayStation. Now I select all. Now PC, Engine, CD, Nintendo DS, Naomi, yeah, now everything's here. So let's press B. So it's 43 game that is selected. Originally it was, the other one was 45, and this one have 43. Little bit off in some of them, but and then auto game collection is 13. Let's get rid of that one because I added the 2-player and the 4-player, and that make the count kind of off. And arcade, virtual arcade, it was already there already. Action, I added that. Beat up, I added that. So let's just select none then. Let's just go to the bottom. I wish I could get to the bottom quicker, but apparently not. Okay, let's select none for now, and then we're gonna look at exactly how many. So based on that, it's only 43 game. Okay, only 43 game, maybe 44 when you add the virtual game, and when you added the virtual arcade. Let's go ahead and add that one just in case. Wow, pretty loud. Apparently this theme had music added to it, so you're gonna have a loud music sound. Okay, well, just let it play. So we got 1. Whoa, I clicked the 1 button. Let's go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No idea what that is. 12. I think maybe Sega Genesis 12. Okay, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Oh, so I do have 32, 33. Got 8 game here. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Excuse me, 40, 41. Something's missing. 41, 42, 43, 43. Yeah, total 43. But there's two of them that's missing pictures. I had no idea what this is. So there's 43. The other one is 44. So pretty much they're the same. This one just had more theme that you could pick from. But let's try the Nintendo DS again. This one have more optional theme, but some of the theme is missing artwork. So You got at least 5 of them is missing artwork, I think, if I remember correctly. I wasn't really counting, but it looked like about 5. Alright, let's go to the new and let's try the game again, see if any improvement. And then we're gonna turn the sound back up because I turned the sound down because of the background music. Alright, so this is the one I picked because I have the box art. Alright, so we're gonna find out. This is the latest version. It does see Sega Saturn. So just so you know, if you don't see it, this is what you need to do. It sounds the same. Yeah, it doesn't appear to me that this version is better than the one I have, which is Anbernic. Now mine is a version June June 19, 2022. So I don't know if that's the day I download it or that's the latest version that I just downloaded. I don't know. And some reason I have a white dot. Let me see if I could change the screen again. I cannot change to a big screen. I only can move up and down with this. Based on what you see, I don't know. Maybe you guys can make it better, but based on what I see with Jelos customer firmware, I like Nintendo DS. Nintendo DS doesn't play well. So, am I going to use this one? No. I'm going to stick with the stock firmware because there's nothing wrong with it. It plays well, and it does have different theme you could pick from. Not as much as the other one, but I believe if I copy those themes over, I might able to put it into this one, the stock firmware. You press A button or press start button again. There you go. And I think I already did a gameplay already. If you haven't checked out that video, check that out. I pretty much played one game per each console. It does have the slowness on this game, but the other game it seemed to play fine. Just this one it has the slowness. But the music sound okay, not to a point where it's, you know, like Nintendo DS. That sound is pretty bad. I mean, not too bad on Ember stock firmware, but for the not too bad for the Ember stock firmware. But for Nintendo DS, the Jelos is the one that we have questioned. When I didn't see the other game selection show up, I just give up. So I didn't test it like I did it with the Anbernic stock firmware. So let's go back to Jelos and see why the game wasn't showing up in the first place. And now since I added to it, it showed up, but it didn't play. So let's try again and let's see what happened. We're gonna play some game that is hard to emulate and see if this customer firmware could handle it. So far, Nintendo DS is a no-no. Anbernic win on that one on Nintendo DS. So far so good. Oh, this is like level 2 because I have auto save, or maybe not. Man, I'm dying already. Shoot. Firmware. So Jelos is played just fine. The customer firmware. Stall. Alright, so the graphic actually look good. I don't have any problem with this one. I might have to go back and check the other one. Yeah, the graphic look nice. I can see all the character with no problem. So that means there's possibility that so this one actually played pretty well. There's no issue with the graphic. Oh shoot. Let's try Sega 30. What's this one? No, it's an arcade game. Game Watch. Let's try Sega 32. Oh, actually, let's try Naomi. Naomi is hard to emulate, but I don't know what game to best game. This is a Sega, but Naomi is by Sega Naomi. So let's see how this game play. Oh, this is an Asian version. I think in America they call it Capcom vs SNK 2 because it's a 2000, I believe. Capcom versus I think Arcade 1-Up is about to release this one as an arcade cabinet. Or maybe I'm wrong. That's pretty cool. It's hard to play without holding it. There you go. Good. So that's pretty good. I love my Final Fight CD. Let's try it on. Because Sega CD is harder to emulate than Sega 32X. Yeah, Sega 32X on Arcade 1-Up, not Arcade 1-Up, the Act Game Legends of Arcade Ultra is harder to emulate than the 32X. I think Sega CD do not play well at Act Game Legends Ultimate. Act Game Big Cabinet. But it emulates okay with the 32X game. I mean, it's playable, but not the best. My favorite character. The graphics look kind of light for the CD. Alright, which one's my punch button? It's gonna get beat up. Yeah, I don't like the graphic. It's not as smooth on this game, but it look like scan lines turn on. Look like the scan line turn on. I'll try to focus this better. Yeah, look at the scan lines on. It's not as, the graphic is not as both.
Story select.
Okay, I skipped that like I did with the other one. Yeah, same. I still see the dot on the Sonic's head, the red dot. You cannot control with D-pad. You have to control with the analog. You have to control with this one. Same thing with the other one as well. Oh shoot. Ah, I lost that. Shoot. I want to see if it get down to the street. Would it have that lacking sound like a while ago? A little bit. It started doing it now. Okay, I apologize. I left the music up too loud, so there will be some video clip cut off. You will not see me play the whole game. But it looked like Jelos. I keep on forget that using analog. That apparently Jelos sound is better than the Anbernic, because there was a little bit of a clicking noise when I was playing it, and so far this one is still holding up. The based on the sound is still holding up, so the music and is still holding up, so it's not. Ooh, just lost my ring again. Oh, I just died. Okay. I didn't know you could die on this. Get out. Okay. So the conclusion on the Sonic Adventure 2, the Jelos play better than Anbernic. So they pretty much not too much better. It just sound better, but it's playable on the Anbernic and just a little bit of a glitching sound. But this one here, Jelos play better on the what system? Dreamcast. Okay, so this one play a little bit better on the Dreamcast than the other one. But the Nintendo DS definitely need work. That one is not acceptable. It's just way too lacking and too slow. So that's my conclusion. Which one will I use? I still will go back and stick with Anbernic. That's my personal preference and personal choice. But because I don't see any kind of big slowdown where I have to swap the SD card back to Jelos. So I will go back to Anbernic, and I probably will burn it on a 32 gig image instead of 16 gig. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.